So we're back, everyone. This is the last episode of the series. Devastatingly, we lost to Real Madrid, didn't we, in the semi-final? Another semi-final we go out of. The League Cup we went out of in the semis. The Champions League we went out in the semis. We've won the league and we got an FA Cup final to look forward to. Whatever happens now from these last two games, it's been a fantastic season because we've won the league. But we need to do the double. Again, as I keep reiterating in all previous episodes in this season, I'm desperate to win that FA Cup final from what happened last season. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But yeah, an element of me still gutted we lost to Real, but Real are a beast, aren't they? They are a massive beast. It's just the injustice of it, because that second leg, we absolutely dominated it, didn't we? We threw hammer and tong at them, but their keeper was just immense, and they cleared stuff off the line. You only had to look at the commentary. I'm proud of the boys. They started fast. Mane getting us the early goal, but we fell short. But we'll go again next year. We've won it. We've won the Champions League, and we can win it again. I'm sure of it. Here we go. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Well, Villa again will be the underdogs, just like Derby County were. But I'm not going to say nothing, because last time I was a bit too arrogant in thinking we were going to do it easily. Not this time. I know we got a tough game on our hand, despite beating them 6-2 in the league. How did we get on in the other game against them? We drew 1-1 at home. They're no mugs, this lot. They beat City 3-0. They're no mugs at all. And we're going to have to turn up. I'm going to set the team out. Okay, so Alisson will retain his place, although he did have a shocker. He's had a shocker in the last three, really, hasn't he? I'm tempted to actually give Solayson the run out, because let's have a look. I mean, in the semi, Alisson played, didn't he? And he did have a good game. Yeah, I don't know. Do we play Solayson for it? I'm going to give Solayson the run out. I'm going to let him play. Why not? He'll go in goal today. Robertson will play. Trent will play. He missed out last time. He will play today. De Ligt, it's nice to see him fit. He stayed fit for quite a lot of the season now, which is nice to see. Fabinho, obviously. It'll be Keita. Ziyech has not done a lot, has he, lately, despite scoring 11 goals. I'm going to go Foden. Phil Foden and Keita are going to play. Mane, Salah, Wesley. Alisson will be benched. Milito, Gomez, Van der Beek, Ziyech, Schick and Harry Kane. Looking at Mane, he looks exhausted. He's in need of a rest. I didn't realise that. That's gutting. So he will miss it. Mane, who's such a big player for us, will miss. And Schick will get a chance with Rebic coming onto the bench. How does that now look? Robbo. We haven't even got a left back to bring Robbo off for, have we? Because Sessegnon's injured. That's annoying. Okay, bear with me. I'm just trying to check everything here. I'm so thorough with this one. I don't want to lose this game. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Alisson will be gutted he's missing out, but I'm going to give Solayson it. Breathe. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after downloading your...
Here we go. Again, deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're set. Big game for me, this one. Redemption needed. We set up as we usually do. Aston Villa. Well. How do they set up? Let's have a look. Strange one, that. But they're not gonna. They're gonna go for it. There's no doubt about it. Ex-Manchester United player Darmian playing there. Just a little recap of what's going on. Jack Grealish, their captain. Obviously Van Dijk ours, and they shake hands in the centre circle. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The 2022 FA Cup final, and what an occasion it's going to be. Liverpool looking for vengeance, not particularly over Aston Villa, but in the competition. We want to lift this. Oh my gosh, and De Ligt scores an own goal. Worst possible start for us. Worst possible start. Oh, not again. What is going on? 2-0 down. And our captain's injured. Oh, I don't believe this. I just don't believe this. Can you actually believe it? Yes, Wesley, yes! Oh, we're going to have to flip him play up in the second half, because I'm telling you now. It's been all Villa, isn't it? Salason, oh, I'm not paying for playing him, am I? Right, we've got to step up here. I've got to step up. I'll go with what we got. We can get a goal. I'm confident. Get in! Get him, Schick! Oh my word! Get in! Salah! Oh my word! Oh my word! What a cup final! We just do not do this competition easy, do we? Oh, he should have buried that out of sight. One more, come on. Put this out of sight, this game. Red card. Lovren, ex-red. Oh, I'm confident now. Oh my word. Unbelievable. Right, okay, so Phil Foden for Van der Beek. Harry Kane, I'll bring him on. I'll let him taste a bit, even though Wesley's been a star getting us back in this. Come on, Liverpool, please. Oh, flipping hell. I thought lightning was going to strike again. Come on. No way. Get in. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Kane. Get in. Double winners. Double winners. Oh my word. And the demons from last year's FA Cup final have been erased, and we done it the hard way. Fair flipping play to Aston Villa. They gave it a good bloody fight, didn't they? I tip my hat to them. But my word, we've done it. Oh my word. 3-2. Double winners. Get in. Get in. What a season. And it's got to be the best season yet, hasn't it? Champions of the league. League Cup semi-finalist, Champions League semi-finalist, and FA Cup winners. The double. Get in. Brilliant.
A hero for the red half of Merseyside. The FA Cup is back in Liverpool hands.
Get in, Liverpool. Oh, amazing. That put me through the mill though, that did. Hey, look at that. They're delighted. The double. Van Dijk injured. He won't play the second game, but there's the last game, sorry, but there's nothing in it for that. We're on it. Look at that. We've righted the wrong. We've won the trophy. FA Cup winners. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. And we go into the last game with Southampton with a massive smile on our face as double winners. Could so easily have been a quadruple another time. Luck didn't shine against us in the League Cup and the Champions League, but we got to the semis and this has been the best season yet. Wesley, build up the praise without doubt. He's a phenomenal player. He's been absolutely brilliant, and if the fans don't give him player of the season this season, then my word, deserves it. How he's not had a lot of Brazilian caps though, beyond me. He's got Neymar above him, I guess, who is superb, albeit playing in a little, much smaller league than ours. When I mean smaller, not as strong. And he's got Firmino there as well, his ex-partner. But wow, partner, ex-player, teammate, I should say. My word, I'm happy. It's been a great season for us. Great season. One that will be remembered for a long time. And if I were to bow out now from this save, it would be a good way to bow out. I've pretty much, the only trophies I haven't won are the League Cup and the Super Cup. And let's be honest, they're not the most prestigious, are they? But kind of why I want to stick around with this save is to try and win them too, because I'd like to win them too. Not the Europa League, because we're not going to be in it really, are we? Unless we really sink in form. I'm discarding that unless we one season get knocked out of the Champions League and get in it. But it would be nice to win the Super Cup and the League Cup, and then I can say I've won it all then, basically. But I don't know, may have a little bit of a break from it, the save. I've been playing it real consistently, but it's open, certainly open. I mean, we'll have a Charity Shield game against Man City. We'll play the runners up because we've done the double. That's another showpiece, albeit a minor one. But yeah, I need to come away from the save for a little bit, a couple of weeks maybe. Got the Champions League final to look forward to in real life, and then probably after that you might find I'm reignited and want to go again. I'm going to leave it open. I'll keep the save, obviously. I probably will come back. You might find I'll come back in a few days. I'll miss it so much. You know what I'm like. We're saying things and going back on it, but yeah, brilliant. So City, Roma, Europa League today. Valencia manager sacked there. Let's see how this goes then. You'd have to probably say City will win it, but I don't know. Roma have won it before. And it is City. City win it 2-1. So they do win a trophy, albeit Roma were the better side judging by stats. But City have done it. Jovic, a player we wanted to sign, had a good season, hasn't he? But they do get silverware, City. They win the Europa League. And that's 3 English teams that have now won it in a row. So City will also go to the Super Cup, where they'll play the winner of Bayern or Real Madrid. But yeah, crazy. City win a trophy this season. That'll make their season look a bit better than it was looking. But let's be honest, it's not the one they want. They want the Champions League, and they missed out on that last season by Real beating them. I hope Bayern, I really hope Bayern beat beat Real. I hope. So I'm fed up of seeing Real's name on that honour list, constantly winning it. Be nice to see Bayern win it over Real, but Real are certainly the favourites. No doubt about that. Okay, this guy, he's good, isn't he? Very good. Oh, that's the bloke they signed for 86 mil. Yeah, he's class. So we've done it. We've won the league and the FA Cup. It's been a great season. This game's just a game to bow out with. I don't know who I'm going to play for it yet. Might give a few of the fringers the game. I don't know. I will look at it in a sec. But yeah, it's just nice to not have nothing to play for. Treat this as just a little game for us, isn't it? I think we're away. Which would make it a bit harder, but brilliant. Just so glad I won. Obviously the league first and foremost, because we've now retained that and it didn't look possible. But to also eradicate the FA Cup defeat was great as well. 2 finals in a row. Perfect, really, isn't it? A shame about the Champions League. We came close, and the League Cup as well. Quadruple would have been fantastic, and maybe that's what will keep me wanting to continue with this save, to be honest, because the quadruple would be great to do, wouldn't it? But I don't know. It's been a good way if I do bow out. So Nassi Univer comes back. Done okay at MK Dons, didn't he? Although they didn't have the best of seasons. But yeah, it's a bit of experience for him. Him some company there. He's too old though, isn't he? Does he go back? Yeah, he goes back to where he was before. So tomorrow we play Southampton. Let's see if there's anything to play for. In terms of the top 4, it looks like it's going to be us, City, Chelsea and Tottenham, but Arsenal could still sneak in there. I don't know though, because the goal difference looks a bit off, doesn't it? They'd need Tottenham to lose and Arsenal would have to win. You'd have to say it looks like Chelsea, Tottenham, City and Liverpool, and Tottenham will probably finally come away from the Europa League and get back in the in the Champions League. In terms of relegation, that's all done and dusted, isn't it? Everton unfortunately stayed up. You probably thought they were going to. Burnley went down, didn't they? They beat us in a pretty key game. United, Chelsea. Okay, I'm going to sort this out. So I've decided to send quite a lot of the first team on their holidays early. Wesley will start, and the reason being, he's still chasing the golden boot, albeit I can't see it. I think Rashford's won it pretty much. He's in the lead with 27. Wesley needs 4 goals. You never know, but we've got to give him that chance. It'd be unfair of me not to. Other than that, I couldn't play the young Danish defensive midfielder because, well, he's 90%. I don't know. I may put him on the bench actually. Sorry, bear with me here. What am I doing? No, I'm not going to put him on the bench. I'm going to leave him because he's 90%. It's not worth taking the risk. We have gone Bertrand, who's 91, but we'll probably bring Robertson on for him at some point. But we'll start Bertrand. So yeah, this is a nothing game for us. More for Southampton to play for, really. But it just makes sense, really, that we give some of these lads a bit of a go. But Wesley, he'll get a chance to see if he can get some goals. Probably take him off on like the 65-minute mark though for Brewster or something maybe. But yeah, it'd be nice to win the game or get a draw at the very least. But Oh, and Southampton score. Well, it makes the league look a bit silly otherwise, I guess, doesn't it? If we do lose, it puts City, us having won it by a point. So, I don't know, maybe we should have treated this game a bit more seriously, I don't know. But we've won the league, haven't we? Foden scores. We've won it, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? So, but then it would be nicer to just lose 3 games all season. Damn the beat, get in. But you, the viewers, can see what's going on. You can see that I'm sort of just giving players that ain't played a lot of chance. Well, it's certainly a good game, isn't it, for the last game of the season? Bertrand against his old club, actually, isn't it? He'll probably be moved on next season. We haven't used him really, have we? We need to get our wage bill down as well. Players like Messi and that as well. I think we've struggled to sell him with the wages he's on, but he's not been that great for us, has he? Penalty for Southampton. And they 3-2. That's annoying. 3-0. Wow, what a game. What a game. Brilliant. Classic for the last game of the season. Butland. Whew. Oh. Okay, so Butland's having a bit of a shocker, isn't he, really? Bertrand is 86. There's no point changing him, really, is there? We'll leave Wesley on for a bit longer. 4-3. Messi, 4-0. Wow. What a game this is. Superb game. Just both teams going for it. Nothing on them. No worries or anything. Just playing naturally and with freedom, you know. What a game. It's good to see we got good depth here. Unifar. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm going to bring Wesley off. There's no point playing him. He's Jack Walls as well. I'm going to bring on, and Clarkson for Foden. Let's give the young lads a bit of a run out. Showcase this stuff. Oh. Cool. I'll take 4-4. And they've scored 5-4. Still fighting for it though. Oh. Oh. Well, we lose a thriller, but again, there was nothing riding on it for us. Bit annoying to lose. Messi played well. Butland had a shocker. And we win the league by a point, so it looks like it was closer. We've let Southampton really win that, haven't we? But yeah, we'll write that off. You can see the viewers what we intended and what we done, and we made it a thrilling game to end with. What a season. A lot to think about if I do carry on. You know, we probably want another centre back, won't we, and things, but there it is now. Look, brilliant, 3 titles for me. I'm just thinking, actually, does that now make us the record winners of the yes, it makes us the most time winners again. We've overtook United. Brilliant. So I've knocked them off their perch. Fantastic. Done a Ferguson on them. That's good. We got 18, and yeah, look, there is a new record. Great. So I've put us back on top. So that took us out. Yeah, that's took us out of debt, which is good. So that'll be cleared. I'm guessing Rashford won. Yeah, Rashford won it. Kramaric, he can play along the front line, can't he? Decent player, really. He scored some goals, hasn't he? What's his contract like? We'll add him to shortlist because he might be handy. He wants a bigger club, doesn't he? But he's 30, that's the trouble. So I don't know if I can get him on a free. Okay, anyway, let's have a look at the Championship. So Leeds, Newcastle, what a game that's going to be. Brilliant. That'd be good. So Swansea are back up. Sheffield Wednesday will come up as well. So there'll be the 2 Sheffield teams in the league next season. I believe they got Milivojevic, didn't they? Who I think captains them, actually. He captains them. So yeah, he played a lot this season. He'll be back in the Premier League. So good for him. So we stick around for that playoff final to see who wins that, and obviously the Champions League final as well. And then this episode will be called a day. And then I hopefully will join you for the next season if I continue on with this. But I've enjoyed whatever happens. I've bloody enjoyed it. 4 seasons at the helm. It's been great. Ralph won the league back, haven't they? Potential double for them, or it could be a treble if they win the cups. I don't know. I haven't checked them, but yeah, you know, it's good stuff, isn't it? This game is just the best. It's the absolute best, and it just takes you through some real bloody roller coasters, doesn't it? Like that FA Cup final there. I thought, hello, when we were 2-0 down, I thought, damn, this is going to happen again, isn't it? But we come back and we won 3-2, and that's what we're about, this team. We never give up, and it's been a fantastic season. Fantastic season. So Champions League final, Bayern v Real. It's actually at Kiev, where I believe the final when we played them in 2018 under Jurgen Klopp was held, actually. Come on, Bayern. Hope they do it. And it's Real again. Oh. Well, you could see it coming, couldn't you? This team takes some serious stopping. They just literally dominate, don't they? They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 the finals. They've won the last 7. The 7 of the last 9 finals. Ridiculous, man. It's only been us and Barca that have stopped that, but they've won it 16 times. To think we've won it 6. 10 behind them. Crazy that Real are just so dominant. But they win it again. So the Leeds Newcastle game, that's on the 30th of May. I'll show you that. And then that'll be it for this season. That'll be all she wrote. Singing a little nutty song there. Right, it's the World Cup, isn't it? The World Cup. So you got France, Japan, Nigeria, Serbia, Australia, Brazil, Mexico, Russia, Greece, Portugal, South Korea, USA, Colombia, Holland, Italy, Ivory Coast, Argentina, Belgium, Senegal, Uruguay, Jamaica, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Switzerland, Croatia, England, Mali and Sweden. England always gets Sweden in knockout comps. Algeria, Germany, New Zealand, Ukraine. So that's going to be good. Be interesting. It's actually in Spain. So England have got... Who won the European Championship? I think it was Belgium, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Sure they did. Yeah, they beat Italy, didn't they? So Belgium won that. So I'll have a look in a minute who won the championship playoff. I'm guessing it was... Let's have a look. I win the manager of the year. So I've won it for the third time out of the 4 years. Brilliant. Butland, Trent and Harry Kane called up to the England squad. Rebic, Croatia. Manager of the month for me there. You got all your usual signings and things. Who's that? Man City have signed from Man United. So we went to United on a Bosman. City pay 15 mil for him. Well, that's weird because he's not even playing games. But hey ho. He looks pretty good, doesn't he? Again, though, not playing many games. So let's have a look. Who won it? Newcastle. They beat Leeds. So Newcastle come back up to the Premier League. Still got Simon Mignolet playing for them. And it looked like that was a close game, that one. Real close. Chris Long. Not Shane Long. From Blackpool had a good season for him. And who's their manager now? It's Dominic Kinnear, American fella. So Newcastle will be back up in the Premier League. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. Took it to a white screen, so I've just shut the game down, basically. Yeah. Again, really enjoying this save. 4 seasons. 3 league titles, a Champions League, an FA Cup. A World Club Championship and a Charity Shield. The only things I haven't won are the European Super Cup, the League Cup, and obviously the Europa League. Even though that doesn't, we can't. We're in the Champions League every season. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm gonna have a few days break, possibly a couple of weeks or whatever. I don't know. We'll see how long I can go without playing the game. And then, we'll decide from there. Might carry on with it. But the save is certainly open. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you've enjoyed it all. See you soon.